Just starting. Good morning, everyone. Welcome live to the 2023 Scottish Matchplay Championships. On the camera today is myself, Gio, and I'll be taking you through a few holes. We've got our men's last 16 today, as well as places from 17 to 32. So we're over here at hole 13 and hole 1. So here we've got Daz and Stu, and they're playing from places 17 to 32. So we're on this tricky wee par 3, as you can see just at the back here, where Rory and Robert McAllister are just behind Stuart and Daz. Swell out from Stuart there. So I have to give a massive well done to the staff at Bridgend here, who have turned the course right upside down. It's absolutely fantastic. Great conditions. That's a great putt from Daz there. Well done. Down at the first, just over there, we've got Joe McCourt, who's playing a new star, and John Neal, who's turned out to be a great player so far. So they're playing each other in the last 16. We've just had Rory hit a great shot to the par 3 13th. So Rory will come up and mark that. He's just sticking a wee marker down for Rory. So next up is Robert McAllister. It's a great hit. Will it go through the bunker? Will it go through? Oh, it's a great shot. Will it come back down? Is it going to stick? It's going to stick there, but it's a great shot from Robert. Great shot. So Rory is currently 2 up in this last 16 match against Robert. We've just seen Daz Cleary hit a great shot on the 14th. He's only about maybe 20, 30 feet from the pin. Just see Stuart's tee off. A good shot from Stu. That should just start feeding a little bit right. Of the It's a great putt for Robert, so that takes that match to 2-1. All to play for. So it's good. Let's judge that one. So next up is Will Morrison. He's just going to get caught in that bunker there. It's not bad place being in the bunker. As you can see, it's a tricky wee green here we've got. It's probably one of the favourite holes here. It's a great hole. Next up was Razvan. He's got a horrible kick there from the bank of the bunker. So, Dean. A cheeky wee grin from Rory. He's got that for a chance to win the hole against Stewart as he sunk it. It's a great shot. I don't think we can see too far in the distance there, but Daz has just taken the hole. So Razvan out the bunker. Has it got in? It's in. It's a great shot from the bunker for Razvan. Great shot. So can Will Morrison do the same to take a half in this hole? He's got out. It's a good shot. But Raz will take that hole. Roberts had a nice tee shot just down the middle of the fairway in hole 14. So Razvan is currently 2-1 up against Will Morrison in their last. Left. It's not a great shot for Rory. Next up on this par 3, we've got Mick Eardley and Alan Stewart in the last 16 match. Mick is currently 2 up against Alan. So we've got Alan up next. He's hit it really well, it's just right. He's going to leave himself with a tricky putt from there as it all feeds back down to the hole. How are we feeling? So, as you can see, the truck is going to. It looks very good. It looks very, very good. Oh, just slipped. There's a great effort there. Great effort. It's unlucky. So Mick will have this to go 3 up. Good morning, Barry. Oh, and Mick's just slipped as well. So the both of them will have a wee uphill putt there. Slots that home. So can Alan do the same? Keep. He does. And just down the last story. So Razvan hits one and it took a horrible skip right, and I think he's going to end up in the ditch. Yep. But it's not too bad. It used to be filled with water, that ditch, but it's not bad. You'll be able to get a nice shot out from there. Next up, Will Morrison. Will's hits his straight down the middle. Great shot from Will there. So we'll follow these guys round this way and we'll go have a look at some other holes. So as I say, this is the final day here at Bridge End. We've got the men's last 16 and we've also got the men's 17th place to 32 just now. So Will's going to attack the pin. His pace is very good. He's just going to leave himself about 7-8 feet for his birdie attempt. He's just going to mark that. So Raz from the ditch, can he get it close? It's well out. It's aggressive. He's going to leave himself a wee tricky putt from over there. So as we said, match play finals. If anyone has their suggestions on who they think might win, please get your comments in, please. And Raz, it's a great putt for Raz. Great putt. We're going to have a new winner this year, as the last 2 years currently players are not attending this week. Ali has unfortunately had to pull out through an injury. So we've got Will Morrison to half the hole. Oh, and it's just slightly went by. Is it going to come back? Oh, it's going to sit. Yep. So Raz takes a 3-1 lead over Will. Plenty of time to get it back. So that's Mick Headley's tee shot. Safely down the middle. So we've got Alan Stewart next. And he's just hooked it left and he's going to find himself in the rough. And it doesn't look like he's got a great angle from there to get by the tree. As you can see in the distance, Neil Shave on the par 3. Neil's currently playing Stevie Cameron in the last 16. So Neil takes that away, and I think this will be Stevie Cameron from the bunker. If we do have any problems, guys, today, then I can only apologise. Sometimes the signal's not great around here, but we'll try our best. We'll try our best. So Alan's going to play from the rough, and he's got stuck in the rough. So McEardley for the second shot. Morning, Phil. So Mick's just had a nice wee shot towards the pin. He's kept it nice. He's not done any much damage there. So he's going to stick a wee marker on that. Now Alan's got his stud here for the rough, so he needs to get this close to have a chance to stay in it. A wee bit aggressive, but it's very good. It's very good. Is it going to turn back? Is it going to turn back? Is it going to turn back? Wow, what a great shot there from Alan Stewart. Great shot. So McEardley to half the hole. Yeah, James, it was a great shot there Alan's played. And Michael slots it home. Great part. Yeah, it's a great shot, Alan. Well done. Sorry, guys. I think we just had a wee problem there. But I think we're back on. So we've got Neil and Stevie Cameron. Neil's perfectly on the centre of the fairway, and Stevie's just on the edge of the ditch, but it's not too bad. So Neil and Stevie are currently all square. So Stevie's second shot. It's a bit aggressive. It's aggressive. Well, it's come back. I think it's just going in there. So they're just at the edge of the rough, but it's not too bad. A bit of a tricky putt back down the way. So we've got Neil here for his second shot. Can he get it close? This looks good. This looks very good. This looks very good. Oh! It's just trickled by the front edge of the pin. It's a great shot from Neil there. Stevie's making Neil mark the ball. I like that. Mind games already. So, tricky putt here for Stevie. He's trickled it. He's trickled it. That's... Oh, it's just trickled by the pin there. Now, as you can see, it's taking a wee bit of a roll there. But he'll have an uphill putt there. Yeah, it's a great effort. And he's comfortably sunk that putt. So Neil will have this for the hole to go one up. Nicely done. So Neil is currently 2-1 up against Stevie. So we'll follow this group up to hole 15. So anybody that has played bridge in before, as I said, they've actually done a really good job here, the team, in setting up this new championship course. So Neil to tee off. He's played that perfect. So the plan on this hole is if you can get your ball just into this side of the rough, just about here, and it gives you a good angle to get across over to the pin. Now I've just seen Alan in the corner there, and I think he's just told me that it's now 2-1. So Mick Eardley will be 2-1 up. Stevie Cameron's tried to play down the fairway, and I think it's going to sit there, and it has. So I think the genius of the ground has kept that ball in the fairway. Yesterday that ball is coming back, probably through that bunker, but it sat there. Morning, Darryl, how you doing? So as you can see, Neil's got a good angle to get across over to the pin. So Stevie will go first. He's going to come up and have a wee look. So here we are up to the green. Barry, if you're talking about Alan, then he's 2-1 down to Mick now. Now I've just heard a big shout in the background. That can only be one person that likes to have a right cheer, and that's Rory Cassidy. So Rory has taken hole 17. So Stevie, second shot. This looks very good. Yeah, he's played that well. He's left himself under the pin. So alright. Stevie. So we've got Neil playing his second shot. He's a wee bit more aggressive. So Neil's going to leave himself a tricky putt from there. So Neil's left himself a tricky putt, but he's been playing really well. He had a top finish last weekend. Can he sink this? He's put himself under a bit of pressure. Has it got the legs? Wow, fantastic. Fantastic putt from Neil Shave there. Great putt. Never in doubt. So Stevie Cameron to half the hole. And it's in. Well played, guys. It's a half. So we'll take a wee walk over to the back of 16th green and we'll watch Neil and Stevie hitting their tee shots. And Alan has just told me it's 2-all against Mick. So Alan and Mick are currently all square with 2 to. So here's hole 16. It's a short par 3, but it's all about your pace here. All about your pace. Two 1 Neil. So Neil Shave to tee off. I'm not too sure he's hit it. Has it got the legs to get up the second part of the hill? He hasn't. So Neil's left that shot. Going to be a tricky putt from there. As you can see, this long par 4 downhill. Alan's hit his second shot down towards the hill. McErdley's going to hit his second shot. He's played that well, left footed down the hill. So next up, Stevie. Can he put one close and put some pressure on Neil? So he's went a little bit harder. This looks better. It looks really good. The pace is brilliant. Yeah, it's a fantastic shot from Stevie there. And again, just put a little bit of pressure on Neil. Yeah, just a little bit. But Neil, being the player he is and in really good form, would be no surprise to see this one drop. The great finish last week at the Welsh Open, losing out to Matt in a playoff for first place. But the pace looks very good as it got the line, and it's just trickled by the hole. So I think it's going to be Neil up again. More aggressive there in the back door, so it's a nice putt from Neil there, but Stevie will have this for the hole to go all square. Well done, Stevie. So all square in that match. I'm just going to take a wee walk down hole 17. I've seen Alan and Mick both play their third shots and they're both on the green. So currently tight in that match, and Neil Shea's match is currently tight, so interesting to see. Has Alan sunk it? And he has, so Alan is in for 4. Now we'll have Mick Eardley to half the hole. He's about 3 feet from the pin, so shouldn't be a problem for the big man. And it's in. So Alan and Mick go to 18 all square. So we'll follow this match to see who gets the win. And I believe that if it's all square after 18, they will both play one playoff hole. And if that is a tie, it will go to penalty putts. So as you see, if we look back up the hill, we should be able to see Stevie and Neil's tee offs. So let's keep an eye out. So Stevie teed off. As you see, like I said, it's a little bit wet this morning, so the ball's not travelling as far down as what it was yesterday. Some guys were getting their ball right down towards the bottom of the hill. Alan's hit his tee shot and he's just put it in between 2 bunkers, which is not a bad place as everything does feed right to left on the 18th. So Stevie's left himself in a nice position just over there on the right hand side, and there's Neil's ball coming down the centre of the fairway. And it's still rolling. So yeah, if you can find that fairway on the left hand side here, the ball will keep travelling down. As you can see, Neil's is still rolling. So it's a great tee shot from Neil. Now we'll go over and see the conclusion of Alan and Mick Eardley's game. Both of them are in the rough, but it's not a bad angle to get to the pin. So Mick Eardley hit his second shot to 18. himself a tricky putt from there. He's not done too much damage, but again, it's tricky from there. Alan's second, and Alan's done the exact same. He's going to hit that tree. He's through it, but I think he's going to leave himself stuck behind that tree. I'm not too sure. He's got a line to the pin. But we'll see once we get a wee walk over to the green. Now, if I can just see in the distance, Rory and Robert McAllister must have drawn their last 16 match, because it looks like they both are playing penalty putts on hole 1. So we'll watch the last couple of shots here from Mick and Alan before we head over there. Now Alan, is he up? Oh, and he's stuck just at the edge, so he's going to leave himself a tough putt from there. So if Mick sinks this, Mick would take the match. So, Mick the match. He's been aggressive. Has he got it? He's got it. Great putt for the big man there. What a match. Fantastic match here from Mick Edley and Alan Stewart. Mick's got a bit of revenge on him from last year. But from Alan to bring it back from 2 down to all square going to 18 is a great effort. You should be proud of yourself getting to the last 16 of the men's. Well done. Daz, how'd you get on against Stuart? So Darren beat Stu on the places from 17 to 32, and he's just told me that it's 4-all sudden death between Rory and Robert McAllister. Rory McAllister's next putt has just trickled left of the pin. Looks good. It looks very good. It's in. And Rory takes the win. And penalty putt sudden death in the last 16 of the men. Well done, Rory. Congratulations to him.